Is this all acting? Are you
This
really?
is all a charade.
It's all a charade, you say. Welcome to Couch Surfing, the show where neighborly guests look back at their big roles, their little roles, and everything in between. I'm here with Max Greenfield. Max, yay! You ready to surf?
I thought there was an audience.
There is an audience. There's an audience of one.
Okay,
and
all
you
right.
must please me.
I'm ready to surf. I love this idea. Some of this is going to be me watching stuff for the first time.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Hey, my name's Luke, too. We should start a club or something.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that would be swell. Look, guys, why don't you go sit down over there?
So that's you playing a drunken posse member.
Now I'm off to the side. I believe that's Jared Padalecki, I think, right?
That's right, yes.
There I am in the back.
There you are. A lot of hair.
Lot of hair.
A lot of hair.
Oh, God, I miss that hair. So does my wife. Oh, my goodness.
You know, Gilmore fans are very, very intense.
I get tweeted this all the time about, like, you were on Gilmore Girls.
And you're like, I know.
Yes, that was the job. I had that job, for sure. Some good old-fashioned drunk acting.
Yes.
Oh,
What's the key to nailing that? Did you go method?
Well, that I think can get you in a lot of trouble. You know, just let it rip. I'm still drunk in the background. This is some of my best work.
You committed, and I enjoy that.
Throughout this, there was no like, oh, the camera's not on me. I can take a break. I was
No.
drunk the whole time.
The
And I'm
camera's-
still drunk walking. That's incredible stuff. I wonder where that character is going after this diner scene. Feels like he's going to lose in a fight in the street.
All right, up next.
Gotta admit, I was surprised to hear from you, Veronica.
yeah.
More hair.
So this is one of your first recurring roles, and you appear in all the different iterations of Veronica Mars.
do,
Which is fantastic for you.
I saw Chris. I ran into Kristen last night.
It was the finale of The Good Place
Yeah,
yesterday.
yeah.
Okay.
And
was there a party that I was not invited to?
I had done Seth Meyers, and they were doing it in the same building, so I then watched the finale afterwards. I was like, I'm going to stay and watch the Good Place finale because I wanted to see it.
So Rob Thomas is known for creating shows that are beloved by both fans and the cast. What was the camaraderie like on set?
This was one of my favorite jobs ever. I think Rob Thomas and Dan Etheridge, who was one of the producers, just like really liked me and kept calling me back for really no reason.
And Leo's career continued to progress throughout the different
Oh
iterations
my
of
God.
Veronica Mars.
He now is like, running the FBI, I think, at some point.
He's going to be governor soon.
That's where we're going.
Well, if the show came back for a 5th season, where would you like Leo to be? I mean,
On it.
governor's mansion?
I like working. I'd
You
like
like-
to be on it.
Okay.
That's it. I like all those people. It's a really good time. Kristen's the best. I'd like to be on it. It'd be fun.
Okay. Up next.
Damn! Damn it! Everybody, bathroom now! It's my towel, Schmidt. It's
Do
not
you wash
your
the towel?
You can see me kind of laughing because now the scene ended 3 minutes ago, and this is just Jake and I being idiots. We did a lot of improv on that show, and probably more than we should have. And a lot of it felt like being on the real world. And I remember people would be like, do you guys all hang out with one
Right.
another outside a set? And I go, no.
No?
That would be very weird. I spent so much more time with those people shooting that show than I did with my family at the time. And so whenever we had time off, I'd be like, I need to get as far away from this as possible.
You're like, leave me alone.
Yes, please. And so to rewatch it now with some distance from it and some time away from it, I've grown to love it so much.
You had quit acting basically before this came along.
Yeah,
You had walked away.
I remember it was maybe January, so pilot season was starting, and I feel like I'm getting close on all these things, but I'm not getting anything.
Right.
And I'd called some people about some other job opportunities that were not acting. And
Like you were going to go work in an office at one point,
yeah, I
heard?
was just trying to get a job on my friend's show as just sort of like either like a set PA or a writer's assistant. And I remember thinking, all right, I guess I'll go on these last couple auditions. And one of them was for New Girl.
Welcome back to Couch Surfing. I'm still here with Max Greenfield. Max, shall we continue?
There's more. Oh my God, there's more?
There's more.
Oh no.
If I could just sorry.
No, I love this one.
In
wanna
your
get off the
wildest
ball
dreams
while I do
growing up, could you ever have imagined that you would one day play Sally Field's love interest?
No.
And what a group of people.
Well, this
Michael
was a dream,
Showalter,
yeah.
Natasha Lyonne. I mean, the list goes on and on.
Michael Showalter and I had worked together before. He wrote a movie that I was in called They Came Together, and we really sort of hit it off on that. And then he had written this and was going to make it, and I had heard about it through a friend, and I was like, you know, look, if he doesn't think that I don't want to like reach out to him, because if he doesn't think that I'm right for him, I don't want to put him in an awkward position. Like, he knows me, he knows I would love to do this, so like, you know, it was one of those. I was like, I can't believe he hasn't called me about this. And then I took a meeting with the producers, and they were like, we'd like to offer you this. I was like, does Michael know about it? And they go, yeah. And then I called Michael. I was like, are you offering me this job? He goes, yeah, I think you'd be really great for it. And it was one of the best moments of my life. And then it was probably like 5 or 6 months later that he had sat down with Sally, and Sally had signed on. And then we were like, whoa.
This is really happening.
This is going to be a very real movie. And it was probably one of the best film experiences I've ever had.
All right, up next.
Your companies don't verify.
Okay.
If I ride alone on
So
Friday
you're playing a
afternoon.
douchebag.
This was the feedback I got from this movie, which really makes me happy, to be the worst guy in a movie about a lot of really bad people. Felt like the correct feedback. Our characters were named in the script after the color of our suits. They changed the colors ultimately, but it was originally, I think, maroon and black. I pitched Adam McKay that I was wearing Oakleys in the back of my, the backwards Oakleys.
I mean, how much did you know walking in about the real estate and mortgage crisis?
Oh
I mean,
my-
because this film and the book that it's based on really made it
Having
digestible for people.
understanding this scene alone took me longer than any research I've ever done for any movie. It was like cramming for a test, and then going to shoot the movie, being totally in, understanding everything, and then afterwards being like this. I don't even know what a house is anymore. All the information just like flew out of my head.
Up next.
I was thinking about starting up again here in Miami. Just
When my
running a little
team told me that
kiosk.
you were in this,
It would
I
need two
could
people
not
to run it.
remember
You and me.
your character because I was like, that's not him.
Thank you. This was a really special one. Ryan Murphy and I had worked together before, and we had talked about this, and neither one of us really knew if I could do it. And then I put myself on tape, and I worked it out, and I thought, all right, I guess, and wasn't so far off from what we ended up with. But I was like, I guess if we did it, it would look like this. And I sent him a tape. A week and a half, 2 weeks later, I ran into him. I was like, did you ever get that tape? And he goes, yeah, they're getting into it now. We're going to see you in Miami next week. I was like, oh, no, I'm doing this. And then...
Wait, what's up with people not telling you that you've gotten roles?
well, no, because, you know, like these...
Why does this keep happening?
This is the life of an actor. This is
Okay.
every actor.
You really immersed yourself in this character. I mean, you completely disappeared.
Well, you know, Ryan sets a high bar. We just really wanted to honor, like, Ryan's vision. And
How much weight did you lose to play?
I
Ryan?
didn't people ask me that a lot. I didn't lose that much. I think it was like I was down already, and then just, you know, like didn't eat for a couple days, maybe.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was more so. People ask me how much weight I lost. I don't think I lost all that much weight. I think it was more just the way that the guy held himself, and the baggy clothes. I think made it look like he was really skinny.
Okay. All right. Up next.
You know, the only reason that Gemma
You
beat
and
me to
Cedric
those
the
answers-
Entertainer have such a great on-camera odd couple relationship. What are you two like off camera together?
Now it's not dissimilar.
Oh, really? Okay.
But this show has been just the best. The way you shoot all the shows previous to this one, you sort of get very used to the process.
Yeah, a bit routine.
Yeah.
Right.
And this is so different because we do this in front of a live studio audience. I just needed to change up like what was happening stylistically.
Got you.
And I'd always loved the multicams, and I was hoping to find one that felt more traditional, like the ones that we grew up watching. And when this one came along, it felt perfect.
And what about the immediate reaction from the audience?
Well, there's an adrenaline rush that you get which you don't get in front of, I kept thinking like I'm gonna go to these other jobs and feel different and feel like, all right, let's go, let's get in there and let's do it. And like that feeling had sort of died down a little bit, which may have been a good thing because it relaxed you so much in front of the camera. But I was really looking for like, just like let's go. And you have it every time that you step in front of the audience.
You are known for being so lovely and just being such a great person. Does that ever get exhausting for you, having to hold up that?
Is that what I'm known for?
Yes, you are.
Somebody tell my wife.
You are universally loved and universally well regarded.
I'm glad that you think that. It's I don't know that that's what I'm going for, but if that's what's coming across, great. I'm thrilled. I just keep trying to show up and do the best I can.
Well, you're doing a damn good job. Thank you for showing up.
Yeah, thank you. This was really fun.
You were fantastic. Thank you so much for surfing by, Max. The Neighborhood airs Mondays on CBS. See you next week on Couch Surfing. Bye.